Hello everyone, welcome back to Twins Reviews. Today we are going to be showcasing a custom LED sign by NEONWILL. Let's jump into it. Alright, so if you're watching this video, you probably are looking at getting a neon LED sign yourself. Maybe a custom one like this one, kind of like we have on our logos. It's exactly the same, just a little bit of a different color design. But you're probably wanting to maybe compare some different companies, and this is from NEONWILL. They sent this over to us. It is a custom-made neon LED sign with blue and red colors. So there's different versions on their website. There's tons of options to choose from when creating custom LED signs yourself, but this one specifically is like this. So this is how it looks like with the LED lights on. This is only at 10% brightness, and then you have this little control thingy right here where you can go 20%, you can go 30%, 40%, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and then 100. So the more, you know, it gets brighter. This really is very, very bright. So I just bring it back down to 10%. 10% honestly is bright enough. It does flicker a little bit in the camera if it's not at 100%. At 100%, it doesn't look like it's flickering, but everything else, you can see a little bit of a flicker from the sign.
And just to quickly interject here about the flickering situation, the flickering only happens on camera and not in person because of how LED lights work. And this happens to a lot of LED lights, not just this sign. To not bore you with a long explanation, it has something to do with the FPS of the camera and it not being aligned with the frequency of electricity.
So now let's quickly talk about how it arrived. It came in this big flat box and it was pretty secure, like no damage was done to it. They shipped it very well. I might put up a few pictures on the screen if I have them from when we opened the sign. So pretty great on the packaging. And now let's talk about kind of the build and how it actually works. It is connected by these these wires right here. So with any LED sign, you do have wires hanging down, so that's something that you have to, you know, consider how you're gonna wire the whole thing. But it pretty much connects to this box. This LED dimmer is what it's called. And this is already, this comes pre-made. You don't have to make this yourself. All you have to do is plug it in, and then it goes into the black wire that just goes into the wall, and it pretty much works. So with a bigger LED sign, or if you're looking at different colors, you will have more wires. Obviously, we have two here for the red and the blue, but that is pretty much the build of the sign. And the durability, seems like this is made out of acrylic, I believe, and it has this lined, I don't even know what material this is, but what would you say? It's like this kind of, this is like very, looks like licorice, you know, like the red licorice that you eat, like that's the kind of that's the kind of feel that it has. But it is actually very durable. It is very, you know, it's pretty heavy actually. It's not light at all. It's not flimsy or anything. But you do still want to be careful. Obviously, you don't want to be throwing this around without just hanging it up on a wall, so it, you know, sits on a wall very nicely. And yeah, very good design. And this one's pretty big. You can custom to your size, whatever size you want on their website. This one was pretty big. And we've always wanted a neon sign like this. So this was the perfect opportunity for us when NEONWILL decided to reach out. So yeah, this is great. I think this might be going on that wall right there, maybe a little higher, just depending on the size, because this is it's not small, not small at all. But in terms of actually mounting, they do have these holes up here. There's a hole 1, 2, 3 down here, which I don't know if you can see, and 4 down there. And this is like, depending on your logo or whatever you're getting, is gonna be different. But there's a few mounting options that is provided within the box. So let me just go and get them for you. Actually, they should be right there. Don't even go and get them. So these are your options, your mounting options. You can do kind of like a chain system where you can hang it via a chain. And they do provide some screws as well if you want to do kind of a screw setup. If you want to move it around, then the chain setup is great, but you also get to see the chains. And if you don't want that, then you don't use it. I'm not so sure if these are going to be the most sturdy of things, so maybe you might look into getting some sturdier nails and things that you can drill into your wall, because this is pretty heavy and these are pretty small. So maybe for smaller signs this might work, but if I'm mounting it directly into the wall, I might look into just getting some bigger ones. So that's just something that you can keep in mind.
So the cost of the sign is going to vary on the size and the amount of LED stuff you have as well, and whatever the design is. So we can't actually give you a set price like in all our other videos, but we would recommend NEONWILL as a company if you're looking into getting yourself a neon sign. This is something that I think would really amp up your game. If you're a YouTuber, you got a cool logo, I don't know, you do music, something like that. You could hang this up above your wall, just show it off. Really cool stuff, very fancy.
So if you are considering to buy a sign from NEONWILL, I think it's a good consideration. We'll leave a link down below if you want to, you know, go directly there, check it out. I don't know if we have any special links for it or anything. If we do, it'll be down there. If not, then just the link to the site will be there. So you can check out the different options they have. They even have some crazier options which change colors, like it's like rainbow colors, which looks pretty awesome. So there's a ton of options for you to choose from over there. And we can definitely get behind this because I think this is a very high quality sign. So take it that what you will. No pun intended with NEONWILL.
Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Thank you so much for the support. We'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.